Throughout human history, wood types and species have played a crucial role in construction. But which one is right for your sauna? Wooden buildings have housed us for centuries and still often do. Wood is a strong and enduring material. The city of Venice in Italy even sits on wooden poles. Do you know of what tree those poles are made of? I'll tell that later in the video. I'm Laura Marbach, the head of product here at Cedro Sauna, and today I'll give you a bit more color of what woods we use in our custom luxury saunas and help you discover which one is right for you. Let me start with a classic choice for luxury, Western Red Cedar. Here in America, we are very lucky to have a good supply of this wonderful wood species, whose natural range stretches from eastern Alaska to northern California. Cedar boards come in exquisite reddish color, with a range of natural shades that when combined together give a very sophisticated look. Secondly, cedar has strong aromatic properties, which are not as prominent in other types of lumber. The moment you enter a sauna made of cedar, you will be surrounded by the calming scent, and many of our customers truly love that. You can go for two varieties of cedar: clear, which by definition does not have any knots in its appearance, because only the boards without the knots get selected for the sauna. This grade tends to be longer lasting in sauna-like conditions and gives a more modern look, making it the most popular choice in our saunas. The second variety of Western Red Cedar is tight knot. Saunas crafted from it have a more rustic look because of the knots in the boards, and I see it working very well in certain interiors, especially those of the most remote escapes built in deep nature. Let's move to another native tree, Western Hemlock. Hemlock is a minimalist tree. It has a light, smooth texture, cooler color tone than that of cedar. As a tree, hemlock has been valued by indigenous West Coast peoples for its edible inner bark and as treatment for various ailments. I guess it continues a bit of that role in people's health journeys via the sauna rituals inside the hemlock saunas today. Let's talk about Thermo Spruce next. When one thinks of a classic Christmas tree, that's probably also a spruce they're visualizing. But that's not what makes it truly special. Spruce has a winning combination of being both very light and stiff. Some of the best guitars and violins, such as Stradivarius, are made from the tree. Obviously, the strength and lightness makes spruce great for saunas too. Spruce trees come from Northern Europe, where the sauna culture also originated, so it is a very popular material for truly authentic saunas built in that part of the world. The spruce we use in Cedro saunas is further thermally modified, which means it's cooked in these high-pressure, high-temperature ovens the size of multi-story buildings, which gives it a slightly darker, richer hue, but also increases the spruce's longevity in the sauna. At Cedro Sauna, we regularly combine Thermo Spruce with black alder for an extra powerful color combo, and that takes me to alder next. We were looking to source a great quality wood that's been painted black with a sauna-safe finish, and alder is a great candidate for that. Our alder boards come brushed, which means they have had surface abraded with a stiff rotary brush run along the grain. This process scrapes out the softer fibers while leaving the harder ribs intact, so the grain stands out more and the board gains a subtle relief structure. We also carry smooth, unpainted alder, and here I show it next to the cedar for comparison. Alder is the wood that Venice is built upon. The engineers who needed to reinforce the sinking city in the 12th century used the fact that alder can last for hundreds of years in water without rotting to their advantage by using the poles with crushed brick and stone in between as a base for this wonderful place. As they say, if alder works for Basilica di San Marco, I don't mind having it in my sauna. Let's move to Thermo Aspen next. Aspen is a tree that thrives in the high country, as those of you from Colorado, Utah, or Alaska may know very well. A very cool aspect about the aspen wallboards we carry are the unique cuts. This is Vire and this is Kyte. These boards can be placed vertically to make the space feel taller. You can also mix both patterns, a couple of boards of Vire, a couple of boards of Kyte, and I've seen that done to create a great visual effect. I discussed 5 great wood options already. However, the final one today is our most recent addition, Thermo Magnolia, which also originates from the United States. I love 2 things about using Magnolia for saunas. Firstly, it has this earthy, or what I call café latte color tone with extremely smooth grain. Secondly, it comes in more than 7-inch wide boards, which is very rare in the sauna industry, and gives saunas built from Magnolia an extra solid, luxurious look. If you want to learn more about trees and also have a very atmospheric read, I highly recommend Around the World in 80 Trees by Jonathan Drury. Many of the tidbits about trees I mentioned in the video today come from that book. So, if you want a modern, true American classic, go for clear Western Red Cedar. The tight knot version of cedar is also great to consider, especially for more rustic interiors. For an extra modern, bright look, consider Western Hemlock. If you want black walls in your sauna, brushed black Alder is a great addition. For an authentic Scandinavian-inspired look, Thermo Spruce is a wonderful option. If you are interested in unique cuts, consider Thermo Aspen. And finally, for extra white boards and a special color tone, we're more than happy to deliver a Magnolia-clad masterpiece. If you are dreaming about getting your custom sauna, call our dealer, The Sauna Place, at 931-516-6577. And you're always welcome in our showroom in Cookeville, Tennessee, just an hour's drive east of Nashville. There are also plenty of trees and waterfalls to enjoy around here if you'd like to linger longer. Be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.